Welcome to our midweek devotional here. I'm Pastor Mike, First Baptist Church of Harbor Oaks. Glad you're joining us today. Prayer request at Harbor Oaks Prayer Line at gmail.com. Send it to Harbor Oaks Prayer Line at gmail.com. We're glad. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever been to a yard sale, a garage sale? And no, as you already know, they're not selling yards or garages. They're selling you the stuff they don't want. Selling you stuff they don't want. Either due to clutter, somebody's needing a hoarding intervention, or a spouse, family member has said, this stuff's gotta go. You gotta clean stuff out. There's all kind of reasons why somebody would do a yard sale or garage sale. But people go to yard sales and people do these things all the time. And so, the question is that, when you go to yard sale, what do you find these sales? What do you find at these sales? Literally, it's other people's old stuff, other people's junk. Okay? If you've ever conducted a yard sale on your own or contemplating doing one, you know that you have to answer one big question when you do this. Is my goal to get rid of my stuff, or is my goal to make money? That answer determines everything. And frankly, if you're in it to make money, yard sales, you don't make a lot of money. But you have to answer that question because that determines everything. It determines how you set your prices, determines how long you're going to do it. If I don't sell everything this weekend, I'm going to do this next weekend. It determines everything. And so you've got to answer that question. Am I in it to get rid of my stuff, or in it to make some money? Okay? You basically, you have to ask yourself, is people going to see the value of my stuff that I do? Are they going to see that? And most of the time, that's a big no. People are not going to see the value in your stuff. 1 hour, 15 minutes into your first yard sale, you'll learn that real quick. When it's something that you pay $200 for, somebody's offering you $10, maybe, if you're lucky. You see, there's an old expression: one man's junk is another man's treasure. And that's basically kind of like a motto of yard sales. What one person values, the other person doesn't. And one person sees junk, the other person sees, oh, that's something I just got to have. Okay? Well, over in Matthew 16, Jesus asked his disciples one question. He says, who do people say that I am? His disciples, they gave some answers. They said, well, some say you're John the Baptist, some say you're Elijah, some say you're Jeremiah. There's all kind of other answers that were given. Then he gets down to the nitty-gritty and he asks him one more question. It's a little more personal. He says, who do you say that I am? Who do you say that I am? You see, this question would determine the value that they saw in Jesus. Their answer to this question would show how much value they've placed on Jesus. Peter answers this question in Matthew 16, and he says, you're the Messiah, the Son of the living God. You see, Peter saw a priceless value in Jesus. Others during Passion Week would say, not so much. So Jesus asks us the very same question today. He says, who do you say that I am? Who do you say that I am? You can imagine Jesus is standing before us and saying, do you see the value in me? You see, your answer to that question of Jesus asking, who do you say that I am? Your answer to that question is critical to your eternal destiny. Unlike yard sale items that fail to sell, and end up on the curb as junk, the value of Jesus as the one and only Son of God must be recognized. If we fail to see the true value of Jesus, we will miss the greatest blessing of all time. What's that? A relationship with God through Jesus Christ. It's kind of like having the opportunity to buy a 300-year-old book for 10 cents and passing on it because you didn't see it. But this is much worse. Passing on Jesus because you don't see the value in relationship with Jesus Christ. That has eternal consequences. You see, Jesus has priceless value, and I'm encouraging you today to see the priceless value in Jesus Christ. Unlike yard sales where there's all kinds of bartering going on, there's no need to barter here because, frankly, Jesus came and he died to offer that free gift of salvation. It's free. How do you barter with free? You can't. Free is free all day long. And the free gift of salvation that Jesus paid for on the cross of Christ, that gift of salvation was made it so. So there's no need to barter. And so that gift of salvation is free for the taking. So the question I'm leaving you with is this. Who do you say Jesus is? Who do you say Jesus is? Because your answer to that question has eternal ramifications. Get it right, you have the greatest blessing ever in relationship with Christ. Get it wrong, and you've just missed seeing the extremely priceless value of the best gift ever in front of you and passed on it. Don't pass on Jesus. Don't pass on him. He's the best thing ever. Check him out. Have a good day.